Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the centres of football in Brazil, and the Estadio Morumbis, a mighty venue befitting that status. So things are underway.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line.
He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Pull it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Azar. And this is Del Piero. Pele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Beckenbauer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is Pele, goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Stam getting this one clear. And here's Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Threads one in. Lahm. Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Benfica have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Azar. And it's Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball. That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. And here's Messi. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Chance to deliver. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Beckenbauer. And he's in on goal. Good read, needed to be. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Hullet. Stam demonstrating his defensive quality there. Shot could... And the finish!
Wow.
Goal! Benfica! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Benfica have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Decent chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Opts to play it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. Messi couldn't quite... That could spell trouble. Great vision. Pirlo. Defending was strong and firm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Neymar. He'll try from distance. Now it's Del Piero.
Wow.
And this is Del Piero. Now it's Seedorf. Now it's Del Piero. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Thuram. To Lahm. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Benfica just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Benfica just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we get things going again.
Benfica can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Pass somewhat off target. And this is Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Neymar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cruyff is flagged offside. Seedorf.
Yes, sir.
And here's Del Piero.
Yes, sir.
Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Tries one from range. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Las Vegas Lights have their second corner now. Big chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Rijkaard is clearly kicking himself.
And it's been given away.
Again.
Lahm. That's a good foray he's making. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Benfica just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Roberto Carlos. He's put a shade too much on that. That is good alertness. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi. Lahm. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Hullet. He's onside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Messi. Can he finish? Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Substituição em campo.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Camisa 7, camisa 99. Deixando o campo para a entrada dele. Camisa
Cruyff
15.
carries the ball down the right.
Camisa 23. Camisa 10.
There will be a throw-in.
Camisa 17. Substituição.
Messi.
Come on.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Messi. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's come to nothing. Can he get it through? Now
Oh,
it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
this is not good.
Shot a goal!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach.
Pullet is the guilty party there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now it's
So
Pullet.
this
Thuram.
passing is
Can he get on the
flawless.
end of this? Check claims comfortable.
One is
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
wow.
Pullet going after that. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Roberto Carlos. Hazard.
Oh no,
Benfica
man.
nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Can I get a foul?
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
That was clear penalty.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Hazard. Tries to pass it through.
Every
And the
ball
counter is on.
so cleanly taken.
Looking for the... And a chance! Well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And he's worked it through. Del Piero. He is through here. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Toure gets across to intercept that. Xavi. It's Hullet. Now it's Bale. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the pass is intercepted. Neither side especially adventurous early on. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar. And he's taking no chances there.
Man.
Out of play for a throw. And this is Cruyff. Opts to... goes for a shot!
Either.
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Passes short and sharp, and he's picked it up out wide. It is a corner. Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Lahm plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Del Piero. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chooses to go cross-field. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Beckenbauer. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, that was vital. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's got away. Cruyff. Not where it came from.
Ah, come on, man.
Roberto Carlos. Neymar. And it's Lahm. And it's Messi. Lahm. That's Thuram. Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. Beckenbauer. Bale.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
And
well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yaya Toure. And it's Del Piero. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And he welcomes it in. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lahm finding himself in space. Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
It's a really well-measured ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Azar.
The US version is
That's
Cullen's
45 minutes up.
just...
Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick request today for
neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty
Bro,
of industry and hard work as
do you
well
use
as some good
smart
defending,
assist?
so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
I'm just
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains
bitching about
0-0
I'm tired
at the
of
break.
playing against Capello. such a tough defense. But do you use also a smart assist? Maybe not. No smart assist. So that means you play very good defense. So I'm not getting any openings. So good job. You ready? Let's go. No problem, bro.
So we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Knocks it out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Smart foul.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 13, Pele.
Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Roberto. Impressive jump. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Pele. Oh, this is a very good run. And it's Lahm. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gullit is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gullit is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lahm, he's gone forward. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Cruyff. Thuram, looking for the run. Over to the right flank. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
That's very good, man. 1-2.
They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Substitution on the field, number 23.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
They played right into his path. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Baggio crosses. Bergomi tries to clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach. Getting up there! Oh, good
For
finish!
both players, header with Lamine Yamal. I think he has a header heading 50 or something.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved
51.
that equaliser.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well
This
there,
is a
attacking the
tough
ball
one.
the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
9.
So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Out towards the flank. Roberto Baggio.
Take the ball.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Cantona. Oh, well played, well played.
Man.
Collier. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Cantona has been caught there, it's a foul.
Better foul than goal chance.
Yaya Toure has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Oh, look,
Come on,
Peter,
Rami,
he hasn't
save
learned
me.
his lesson. He can't say he wasn't warned.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. Off target by a whisker. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Plays it out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lam.
Oh,
Pass isn't the
boy,
best.
what a bad pass.
And it's Figo.
Brother.
He won't be happy with that one.
Why are you dead?
Looking to play him in.
What's happening, man?
Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Hazard. Cantona is having a shot! Goal!
This was
Benfica! And the comeback
odd
is
sequence there.
complete!
We both had a
A
connection
momentary
problem, but
lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely
we had
lethal.
more
Welcome to the
connection
reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Benfica leading now.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think
Exactly.
most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Played out towards the right. He's going
Whoa.
for goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
There will be 5 minutes added
Benfica
time.
nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Lam goes short. Looking for options for movement. And this is Roberto Baggio. He's picked his way through. There's the header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Benfica have their third corner. And that has been knocked clear. It's Asa! And
Yeah, this game was
as much as we have time
odd.
for.
I don't know.
Benfica have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have
I really don't like
themselves
to play
through
against.
unwaveringly
This was
to
Niko
win.
Kovac
A great performance
against
by
long ball
any measure.
We come to you now with a quick
Cantona
So-
taking in the accolades, having been
and this was
named
a good
man of
player,
the match, and deservedly so.
So tiring. Very difficult. Good game, bro. What do you mean? I have server. I saw you had connection problems by my second goal. I have good connection. I have fiber optic cable. And make sure you use Google DNS. So not when you go to internet settings on PlayStation, there's DNS connection settings, and default DNS is 0.0 also 0000, and Google server is 8,4 times 8, also 8.8.8.8. That's definitely huge upgrade if you make that adjustment. Rudy Garcia is counter. I think. Let's go.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker. Easily.
Bale!
Great.
That is special!
Great goal.
Gareth Bale!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
So I was pitching
Truly
about
super goal. What a
playing
spiky
against
hit
long
that
ball
was.
counter.
That was
Now I
magnificent.
get to
The
play
way he
against
cut it so
big
perfectly.
counter.
I think he's even managed to surprise
It's
himself,
not-
Peter.
Easy also.
Benfica finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And yes, it's there!
Right. I didn't expect that.
And we've barely begun here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Turkey are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ibrahim, and the shot! And it's there!
Too slow for this
They
guy.
are purring, truly purring.
Aubameyang really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
He's never just running. Three-0. And
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Messi. Now it's Pelé. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Roberto Carlos delivered across. Cleared without hesitation. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Marcelo. Aubameyang gets into a good position. Brilliantly cut out. Benfica already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. And he's definitely goes for a shot! And that's a tiny finish.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So could they be onto something here? And this is Bale. Bale, oh, greatly!
Lucky.
Neymar.
Benfica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great ball if he can get there.
Too late.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Step behind. Full time.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Maldini. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Pelé. And this is shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bale, who can single-handedly make a difference. Can he get on the end of this?
Offside.
Bale. He has found a way through.
He's killing me.
And Chet
He's
pulls
killing me with
off a
Bale.
sensational save.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Shot a goal! Benfica are looking to go forward now. That is good alertness. Benfica are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, super ball. Great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Done.
Might be danger here. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get onto this?
Big.
Now it's Messi.
How big this
And he
one.
could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
2 added minutes has been
Always
indicated.
step behind.
Bale. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Beckenbauer. Cruyff. And here's Bullet. Neymar. And he's managed to get rid. So a temporary halt to the action. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second
Yep.
half shortly.
He's killing me. So, 3 at the back. Let's try. Make it like this. See if that helps. But my hopes for this game are not high.
Away we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's really well cleared.
I actually want to pass to Neymar.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Decent chance! And it's in! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Benfica now just need terrific effort. Nearly, but
This
not
was
quite.
100% lucky.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He's picked his way through. Cruyff. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a pretty
Yes,
loose pass.
good pass. Good pass.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet, and here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great ball, and he's in here. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Yes.
Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hullet.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And a chance! He's got a goal!
Interesting
They
game.
have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
I think
Well,
this,
I always thought they had
this-
it in them,
this guy
Peter.
is a
They
little
upped
bit
the
better than
quality
me
as needed, and once they got
when he
going,
plays
they were awfully hard to stop.
to score.
And a trademark
He
move
plays to-
ends with the inevitable
defend.
classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I have a chance. Good chance.
Substitution for Turkey, number 8, Marcelo.
So changes afoot
Number
here, and from
25,
both sides.
Aubameyang.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Ibrahimovic.
Well, I'd happily watch this
Number
every week, Peter.
13,
This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Number 15, Bale.
Oh, now he can run away with it.
Field,
Hazard.
number 20,
Looking for options for movement.
number 19, Dembele.
Xavi Alonso
Number
is
14,
always scanning the pitch for targets.
number
Oh,
5,
delightful ball.
number
Why with left foot?
Breathes a sigh of
Bro.
relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Your stronger foot is
Makalele. Oh, good
right
read.
foot.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Oh, it's Dembele. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's cut it out.
Ah,
Makalele.
ah,
Vieira. Just about up to 75
Oh, come on.
minutes. Tries to play it through. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Xavi Alonso. Here's Roberto Carlos. And this is Roberto Baggio.
There's
ah.
no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh man.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Schneider.
Another.
Schneider will
Yeah.
not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Distributed tidily. He is through here.
Nice
This is
stuff.
Cruyff. That's going wide left.
This is a great game.
Short changes him with that pass. Dembele. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. Oh, sweet feet. And this
What
is
is this?
Schneider. Schneider!
Oh man.
That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
And that interception was
So
most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through.
2 added minutes has been
Schneider.
indicated.
And that's a good ball. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Why? Why?
Ronaldinho. It's a searching pass. Maldini spot. And that is as far as it goes.
I guess
What a game. A contest of
I need to
ferocity
be
and marvellous talent from start to
okay
finish.
with the job.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose
Just a
it's
quick
something.
request today for
Not-
everybody.
not
He was
ideal for either
defending.
side, of course,
Any cars
although
parked
if you look
on
at
the
the
road
overall
outside the
balance of
stadium.
things, neither did enough to win this.
Hi, bro.
I think the result is quite fair.
Bro, I just said
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me.
When
As
you
the
were
fans make their
attacking,
way home, so must we.
you are
Good
you are
evening
much
to
better.
you.
If you defend your lead, then I have a chance. But I catch up. It was 3-3, and you again was a better player. So good game. No problem, bro. Thanks for coming by to say hello. I was also saying, previous game against Niko Kovac, I had more control, but it's so difficult to play, exhausting to play against long ball counter. And this game, it was quick counter, and it was almost a disaster for me, but still I prefer to play a quick dynamic game over this tactical hide and seek with long ball counter. It's just my taste. Whoa! So this is my hell. Capello and fucking tough guys at the back. Lowest rating is Lilian Thuram, 106, Thuram and Varane. And then Vieira and Yaya Touré. So I don't know. I don't like I don't like how this team looks. I'm not gonna lie.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Now it's Messi. Pelé. Shot, surely!
Oh, man.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Driving forward. And Cruyff! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Neymar. Spread it left. Roberto Carlos swings it across. Benfica leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Knocks it out wide. Pull it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neither of these two want to come off second best. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Why is Neymar so aggressive?
And this is Messi. And he shoots! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Cruyff, given the lift of his goal. Pelé, and it's Cruyff. Thuram spots it and intercepts.
Really?
Now, can they get him away? Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. That's a shade optimistic.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Messi chasing after it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckenbauer is always scanning the pitch for targets. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Neymar. And the shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot.
Penalty.
Benfica have themselves a chance from the spot. Van der Sar must save
Little
this.
gift. I'll take it. But I'm very good at not converting these penalties.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Benfica are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And it's Neymar. Oh, good take in a good area. Swings in. Oh, greatly! It's bounced back off the post. Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome. Well, and that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Caros espectadores, consultam um ecrã gigante para informações acerca dos acessos e serviços dentro do estádio.
It is a script game, this one. I also have a feeling that this game is a little bit scripted. But that's hard to prove. Just a feeling. I'll be back in a second. One moment. Sorry guys for waiting. So, have time for one more. Again, quick counter, and this team looks very powerful. So fast. So fast. Yep. We'll see. So Neymar is ready to go. Jack is also ready to go. Okay. Let's do it.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar could have make that through ball better.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This was
Pullet. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doesn't quite get there. Marcelo. And this is Messi. Space for him to turn and look. Varane clears without hesitation. And it's Hullet. Cruyff. And the shot! Goal! Benfica! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't
Yo,
envisage
that
that.
is so fucking fast.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Now, can they get him away?
I'm here.
Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Stu.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Whatever he had in mind,
sure
that was
where
not
to pass.
Pirlo.
Exactly like that.
Messi. He can run onto that.
Man.
And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot. Oh, it's hit the post. And he
So
should
lucky.
have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running.
So
That.
lucky.
You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Yeah. What or script? Again. So much. Yeah.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Cruyff. So what can they make of this?
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
This is the second time he took the ball like this.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Best! Superb
Bro,
from
I
Best!
cannot keep up with the
That
best.
is a gem! An
He's
absolute gem!
so good with this.
Manchester United are
controlling
back
him.
on level terms. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed.
Real chance! In by Messi, and he's following up! Goal! Benfica!
I mean,
And they've got their
this
lead back.
has to be scripted, man.
It was
this kind of goal.
wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Why are you chilling, Beckenbauer?
Well, this
Why
is
are
what
you
we've
fucking
been
chilling?
waiting for. Cruyff. Oh, this looks sharp. Benfica heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's
What?
Pele. He's
Why
picked
did
his
he
way
go
through.
back? We're
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The best! And yes, it's there!
Beckenbauer.
A game of
Couple of
thrills,
mistakes.
all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to
Another
see a lesson in
example
responding to a deficit, that's it.
Game
Their heads didn't
deciding.
drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Small ones.
Vamos ter 3 minutos.
He's had it taken off him. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Beckenbauer
is
is the
killing.
distributor-in-chief, always looking for
All his
movers.
fault.
It's a good run down the right. Beckenbauer. And here's Neymar. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at
Yeah,
such a
that's the
frenetic
perfect
pace.
position
I'm
for-
amazed it's only been
for
45
a player
minutes.
like
I'm
Best.
wondering whether these players are going to be able to
I like this,
maintain that energy.
tactic.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. The second half is up and running.
Just going like a hot knife to the butter.
Now it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party
Why?
overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hullet. Lam. That's really well manoeuvred.
So much luck in
This is the
game,
time you need that pace.
but this luck is going
Oh,
to
now here's an
abandon it.
interesting matchup. And here's Messi. That is lovely.
So
Messi
close.
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi finds
So
himself
close.
offside.
Maybe we can go one more couple of minutes.
And here's Messi. Can he get it through? quick look, thought about cutting inside. Gattuso. Best.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Benfica needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
Yeah,
So
this
good
is
for
our
them.
chance.
Beckenbauer on it. Towering header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
I was sure that's gonna go in.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 13.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Número 4. Número 2. Vão dar os seus
Now it's
lugares.
Pullet.
Número 9.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Número 14.
Benfica do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi. He has found the way through. Nice control. Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Roberto Carlos tries to play it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Steaming on goalwards.
What
We
was that?
expected better, and
Long
so
reach.
he. Roberto back. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's
that
going to be
was
first to this?
Easy run.
Benfica clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot, shoots! Goal!
This is Roberto Carlos.
And again they hit the front.
He's so
As
overpowered.
simple as you like, the outcome utterly
I mean,
inevitable.
sometimes
Of course, it's
Konami
great
just
play to set him up, Peter, but
overdo
you can't say the
certain
defence
players.
did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter,
Kind
and
of
that's
realistic,
potentially
of
decisive now.
I mean, Roberto Carlos is so overpowered, this is not normal. Kicking power, I will give him that. 102, no problem. But, like, physical contact 88, come on. He's everything.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número
Well, the two
17.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
E vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 6. Azar. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And it's Ronaldinho. Is there any... It's Ronaldinho! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely
Change the
moment.
game.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every
And we
department.
change the game.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short.
Whoa.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, super ball!
Now we are
Vinicius Junior! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! About as smooth as it gets. With so little time left, grandstand finish. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And when the manager called on him, and he shoots! Well taken.
This was Ronnie's game.
And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Benfica have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Gattuso. And the referee brings it to a close. Benfica can reflect on a job really well
Man of
done.
the match.
Superior
No.
tactically, physically and mentally. All round the
100%.
better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Ronaldinho taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Deservedly so.
So what do
So,
you take away from it all, Jim?
I'm gonna go now. But thank you guys for being here. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.